Yo everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite here. We're going to do a pull theory vid. It's where we sit around and we theorize on the characters that we're going to pull on. Specifically, we have Yu Yu Hakusho up right now. The reason we're making this vid and that we're all here today is because a lot of people didn't just magically pull both of the characters off of this banner. And maybe they only have one of the characters, and now they're sitting around trying to figure out if they should A, try to pull for the other character on this banner, or wait 12 days, I think it is 12 days, let's see, or if they should wait 12 days, 10 days now, until the other banner drops for the other Yu Yu Hakusho characters. And for everybody that can't do any pulls here, I'll do one for you guys right now. You can live vicariously through me. There we go. These are the pulls that I shouldn't even be doing because I have both of the characters, but you know, in Yu Yu spirit, there we go. Alright, so this kind of got brought up in my Discord today. Somebody was asking, like, man, I think they have Kurama, they didn't get Yusuke. So they're sitting here thinking now, like, should I pull for Yusuke or should I wait for the next banner and try my luck with that, and maybe I can get some of those characters. I think, and this is why I'm making this video, so we can discuss this, because truth be told, as much as I love this show, I really don't know anything about these characters in this game, like the way that they made them. For instance, Kurama, I was very surprised that he was a mage. Kind of, but I really like what they did with him. I think it works really cool. Pretty psyched about him, very happy about him myself personally. So I think the way we need to go about doing this is, first of all, we need to try to figure out what faction these characters are going to be in. Obviously, Hiei is probably going to be Dark Reincarnation. Again, I'm just guessing here. You guys can leave comments and let me know. I would like to know what faction groups the other Yu Yu characters belong to, because I think knowing that faction group and where those characters belong, I think that's going to help some people decide whether or not they should pull. Because, I mean, you could pull a character right now that pretty much sits in a faction group that you don't use, you know? So I think all of us need to kind of pool our information together, try to figure out exactly which factions all these characters belong to, so that people can better, you know, plan out their pulling strategies. Because hey, you might just want to save your resources and maybe forget about Yusuke. Personally, I wouldn't use Yusuke as a faction buffer. I went over that because realistically, by the time he throws his fusion power, let's see, then you got to use his Majin power. He's not going to get to do anything till turn 3. That's a little late for me. And man, speaking of a little late, I shouldn't even be doing these pulls. It's killing me. It's killing me. This twitch finger is just killing me. I would like to at least end on a yellow. Can we get a yellow? Oh, this is brutal. I can see why people aren't pulling Yusuke left and right. So that's what I wanted to make this vid about. Open floor, the comments are open. Ladies and gentlemen, please fill in the blank. Let us all know so we can discuss and plan. Like Kuwabara, is he going to be an SR character? I know we get an event to play through. Let's see, I know Hiei's there. He's going to be an SSR character. I have like an extreme magic bow sitting there waiting for him. He can have 2 of them if he wants, right? And man, he just looks like the ultimate assassin. But then we have Kuwabara. And of course, Kuwabara is going to be some kind of tank. I don't know if he's an SR character. Ooh, at least we got a yellow. Here comes the gambler in me. We got a yellow. Are we in a yellow pocket? Can we get another yellow? If it goes back to blue, I'm done. Speaking of this other half of the banner that's coming, I only have 20 pulls saved now. Oh, 19. So, yeah, when I think of Kuwabara, I obviously think he's going to be some kind of tank, because just watching the show, it's always Kuwabara getting his ass beat, and it's Yu Yu Hakusho. There's no Senzu beans. So, you know, for the first episode, Kuwabara puts up a fight, then, you know, the rest of the team takes over, and Kuwabara just lays on the floor screaming, "You're a Meshi! Damn it, you're a Meshi!" That's about all I remember from Kuwabara, actually. So my guess is that Kuwabara would be the SR character, although I'm not sure. With how much he did get his ass beat in Yu Yu Hakusho, though, I could totally see him having a revive, like Big Papa Vargas. And then we have the two villains, the Demon Brothers, the Bora Bro. I forget what their names are called. I do remember them from the giant demon tournament that they have at the last season of Yu Yu Hakusho. And I do remember all those juicy fights. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an SSR character, and that guy looks like a tank too. Yeah. So, like I said, guys, the comments are open. Let me know what you think. Let me know, if you know, let me know what faction groups they are. And that can probably give some other players an idea. They can look over the factions that they already have. Let's see. Because here's the thing, too. If you're going to be playing Yusuke Urameshi here, it's already been pointed out that for his talent to proc, pretty much somebody has to die. When an ally dies, restore 15% hit points and gain all this awesome stuff, which can be a game changer. Like there's no denying that. He can shoot his spirit gun like 4 blocks away with his talent and his power up ability. That is some serious tank buster stuff right there. 4 blocks away, that's just awesome. But he has to have somebody die to do that. So obviously, like, look at some of the factions they put him in with. Like, here's Gizaroff right here. This guy summons a construct. When that construct dies, Yusuke automatically, that counts as one of Yusuke's allies, and he gets to actually use his talent. There's other characters. I think Almeda has a summon that she can do now. So there's like 2 heroes in here that can summon something. Heroes of Time, obviously. Let's see. Does anybody here summon anything? Heroes of Time, well, we have Angelica. I think she does summon something. And then protagonists. Pretty soon, Matthew can summon a copy of himself, and once that copy gets killed, Yusuke powers up. And of course we have Almeda here too. She is just jocking Yusuke all over the place. So that's kind of like the best way to get his talent to proc, is if you have to sacrifice something, you're going to want to sacrifice a pawn, not a rook. And characters like Gizaroff and Almeda that can summon these weak little angels and stuff, they can get his talent to proc fairly easily. The reason I'm talking about this is because it is important to plan out which faction you're going to run these characters with. So if you don't have Yusuke, and you just happen to pull a Corona, I know his name's Kurama, but I was sipping Coronas when I pulled Kurama. Let's see. Let's look at his factions. Heroes of Time, of course. Yales, man, he can be pretty brutal with Yales. I think this would be the preferred faction I would like to run him with. And Strat Masters. Actually, you know what? That's pretty brutal for him too. I do like this guy's faction groups. But the other heroes, I really don't know where they stand. So, yeah, everybody, please fill in the blanks. Let us all know so we can discuss this, so people can make plans. In fact, while you're at it, let me know what your plan is. Which characters did you pull? Are you going to save for the second half of the banner? Or are you trying to get Yusuke? Are you sitting here doing pulls on this banner right now, just like I am, for your viewing pleasure? Let's top this off with an SSR right at the very end. You know what? I didn't want one anyway because it'd make a lot of people just angry, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So look at me, all right? I'm wasting my resources too. I'm not getting anything, all right? But for all of you out there that don't have a copy of each of these characters, I really hope that you do get them. I hope they drop lickety split from a yellow to a rainbow. Come on, baby. Yeah, we'll do a couple more. Are we in a yellow pocket? Can we hit a yellow pocket? And again, I suggest doing singles. Just FYI, I suggest doing singles. That's what I do. Sometimes you get a gold pocket. Sometimes you can get a third one in there, and that can turn into an SSR. I wouldn't even be doing these pulls right now if it wasn't for all the yellows. So yeah, that's pretty much what this vid's about. And let's get some background information going. I would like to know as well. I'd like to start planning out what I'm going to do, and obviously what I'm going to do after this is not even go into the summon screen until the next banner drops. Oh, we got back to a yellow. The other thing is too, I did get the one bundle. It was a first time buy. That was like the ace up my sleeve that I had, and I already got that. Since it was my first purchase bundle, they doubled it, so it was nice to get 6,000 lapis. I'm not going to be able to do that again, so like I'm gonna have to be pretty strict myself. Stop doing these damn summons. But come on, there's been so many golds dropping. Like, I wouldn't mind having a dupe of Yusuke, just for the simple fact of powering him up. Even Kurama. I'll take another Kurama. Can we just get it for the vid? Come on now. This is getting ridiculous. Tease me with all these yellows. So, anyway, as soon as I'm done with this, we're out of the summoning screen. Not going back in here for at least 10 days. I'm going to be grinding everything out. And guys, 10 days is still a long time. You can make a lot of things happen. I'm hoping to make a couple things happen in the next 10 days. And hopefully we can do another pull vid where I'm actually serious about trying to pull some new characters. And then after this banner, I can die happy, right? Because I've been looking forward to this banner now for what, 7-8 months? Feels like 5 years because of all the little hiccups we've had along the way. We're getting them, then we're not. You know, it was quite the journey to get where we're at. But all in all, I'm happy with these characters. Very psyched. Can't wait for the next banner to drop. Alright, come on, Vlad. Come on. One more. One more. I just feel like we got teased with all those yellows, and it was like, any time now, any yellow now. Like, we just had like 5 of them. We get one more. You know what? Just for you guys, we might as well go all out, right? Go big, go home. What else am I going to do with 600 lapis? So we're going to drain it for your viewing pleasure, right? For your boy's doing this for nothing. I already have both of these characters. I have Kurama. I'm doing these pulls so you guys don't have to, right? You can just watch my pull vid and be like, great, now I don't need to do that. And maybe you can plan on the future banner. And again, we are having an event, so there's going to be tickets that we can grind out. I can't wait to actually play through that event and read everything. I'm really wondering how they're going to kind of intertwine the two series together. So really looking forward to that. Looks like we have a 10-day wait, and hey, looks like that's 10 days we have to go to the bottle return. I don't know, you'd have to be taking back a lot of bottles to pull an SSR. Like, realistically, this is a 2% chance. We all know this. It's a gotcha. And we make the best of it, right? That's why That's why we have social media to talk about this stuff, to try to plan this stuff out. And that's why I'm raising this question about these upcoming characters, their factions, what roles, because some people might look into all this information and say, huh, you know what, I don't even need these two characters. You know, maybe you don't even need to pull on the next banner. Maybe you just need to do it as a collector, you know. Maybe you don't need to go all in. The point is, we won't know these things unless we actually have the information on the other characters. I'm sure there's some of the Chinese players out there that already have these characters in a different format, and maybe they can just fill us in and let us know. So that would be really cool. Alright, so this is it, boys and girls. We're down to the last pull, right? Gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them. So my real plan here was to work down the pity rate, right? And that's what I did. So as soon as the second half of this this collab shows up, like, the first pull I'm gonna do is just gonna be like pity SSR. There you go. So that was my plan. I hope you all enjoyed watching me burn through like the 40 summons that I had. Alright, so, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Mobile Gamers Unite, doing the pulls so you guys don't have to. Peace, everybody.